This is Gary G with the Inland Valley News here at the Staples Center after a fantastic performance by the Los Angeles Clippers against the visiting Memphis Grizzlies. What a performance by the Clippers, scoring 87 while the Grizzlies, full-manded, scored 90. Great performance by the Clipper considering they were without their best player in Blake Griffin. Chris Paul had a tremendous performance with 30 points and 10 assists. Stay tuned for videos and interviews to follow.
So I thought we actually had good pace in the first half. We just couldn't make shots, and we still had a lot of opportunities to win this game. So give them credit. They kind of grinded us down, but I thought we had plenty of opportunities to win the game. Just didn't like the way we played overall. The pace. It was one of those games, a lot of fouls, a lot of stuff, so it was tough to get a pace, and I was fine with that. I didn't like our movement, though, offensively. I thought it was more of a dribble game for us, and I think that's exactly the way Memphis wants us to play.
You prefer that your team dictate the pace?
Well, it's hard to dictate it today because of all the fouls, and they were scoring some, too. But I just didn't like offensively for us that we didn't move today. I thought we did a lot of standing around, a lot of ISOs.
Doc, it seemed like the Grizzlies were really keying in on DJ, trying to shut him off at a lot of opportunities. Have you ever seen opposing defenses really key in on him like that in a game?
Well, I thought they did a good job with his roles, Other than that, I don't know. They're just big. I don't know if they keyed in or that's just how they play, to be honest. So, but I did think they did a terrific job. Whenever he rode, they took those lobs away and the duck-ins, and so that's pretty good.
Two questions. Chris was more aggressive tonight. Was that just because that was there, or was that the plan?
No, I mean, it was there. They were going under on a lot of picks. We talked about that this morning, and they did. And if they go under, he should be aggressive.
Chris's last play when...
just no spacing. I mean, listen, it was a random play because we didn't have a timeout. And, it was a fast break for the most part, but I thought our spacing was horrendous, and I told our guys that after the game. We know clearly that we're going to go flat on that, and we didn't get flat. We had two guys up on the elbows, and they didn't really force the turnover, but the fact that their guys were standing at the elbows, I thought affected the way Chris had to attack.
You have to kind of feel for Chris a little bit on the last turnover, considering what he did for you guys all night.
Yeah, Chris was great tonight. He played hard. But overall, our team, and that's including Chris, everyone, I just didn't think we had great offensive discipline tonight.
Doc, your shooters like Spencer, JJ, Jamal, they all didn't shoot too well from the field. What does their defense do well to... Well,
I thought they did a terrific job from Jamal. Tony Allen, obviously, whenever Jamal came in, Tony Allen came in. I thought he did a terrific job. I thought JJ missed a lot of good shots, tonight, and I thought so did Spencer. But give them credit, when you don't get a lot of good shots, when you finally get one, you rush them. And I'm not sure if we didn't do that a lot tonight.
Doc, can you talk about, without Blake in the lineup and the mix of the chemistry that you guys are, pretty well flowing, would you consider this possibly a moral victory?
No, I want to win. I think we should have won, and I expected to win going into the game. I don't worry about, listen, we love Blake, and he's key for our basketball team. But when a guy's not playing, I'm not one of those guys. I expect to still win the game, and I expected to win the game tonight.
Your defense to win you games?
Yeah, I thought tonight was one of those nights, honestly. We didn't win the game, but pretty good job, overall. So, yeah, I do. I believe that.
Now you're the big guy inside. You notice the difference, especially tonight, a team like that. Grizzlies.
I feel it more so like with offensive rebounding. They try to take that away from me early because just me being able to give our team extra possessions is really valuable, especially late down in the game. But tonight it was a little tougher. I didn't really get as many easy looks as I have before. But CP played well. He had a lot of points for our team, and Jamal he had a few points, but we definitely could have got more from everybody else on the team. But it's just one of those games. It was going to be a grind game regardless. We didn't even score our average points, but that's the kind of game that it was going to be. But we'll take this and learn from it. But we got to be better down the stretch on both ends of the floor.
You kind of feel for Chris a little bit over here. Kind of feel for Chris a little bit, just given what he did all game, and then to have it end that way.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. We're gonna live and die with Chris and Blake at the end of the game. You know, it was tough. You know, because he played well the entire game, and you know, one play as you know. But you know, at the end of the day, we gave up a lot of points at the beginning of the fourth quarter, and we got down early. And you know, without Chris, we're not in this game. You know, down the stretch. So we got to give him credit for that. So.
DJ, talk about the advancement and the measurement, because they're a marquee team in the West. Talk about the performance that you guys demonstrated tonight. How do you measure your advancement and growth?
I felt like we played great defensively in spurts, though. Like I said, in the fourth quarter, we didn't. It was like, I don't know what the run was, but it wasn't very good. We were down 8 for a while, which is really being down, you know, 12 or so to this team. But we fought our way back, and I feel like everybody, you know, with the field goal percentage, you know, from their starters. I mean, we and the bench, we did a pretty good job defensively. But we just got to be able to find a way to do that for 48 minutes to be a great team in this league.
The offensive boards, is there anything in your mind you can take away from this to maybe counteract that coming up into your next meeting?
No, I mean, I crash the glass as much as I do in any other game. You know, they just want to come into me. But, I mean, I only had 17 rebounds, so that was, I guess that's not very good. I could do better, for sure, for our team. But, you know, guys were knocking down shots tonight, and if they weren't, they were long. So, nobody on our team had as many offensive rebounds as we usually do.